Hello guys, welcome to Simple Spec Games. When we want to buy a game, we are often faced with not being able to buy the game because the price is expensive. Luckily, there are several free games out there whose quality is not much inferior to paid games. In this video, I want to show you all the horror games that you can play for free and of course can be run on low-end PC.
There's no hope for us.
Dead Frontier 2 is a multiplayer online survival horror game set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by hordes of undead creatures. As players navigate through desolate urban landscapes, they must scavenge for vital resources, including weapons, ammunition, medical supplies, and food, all while fending off relentless waves of zombies and other hostile entities. The game's atmospheric setting, characterized by eerie environments and haunting sound design, adds to the tension and suspense as players explore abandoned buildings, dark alleyways, and other ominous locales. With a strong emphasis on cooperative gameplay, players can band together with others to tackle challenging missions, explore new areas, and fend off larger threats. The game offers a diverse array of weapons and gear, allowing players to customize their loadouts to suit their preferred playstyle, whether they prefer to engage enemies from a distance with rifles and explosives or get up close and personal with melee weapons. As players progress, they can upgrade their skills and abilities, increasing their effectiveness in combat and survival situations.
They're here!
There must be a way out.
It's not safe here.
Now stay away from us!
SAS. Zombie Assault 4 is a thrilling top-down shooter game that pits players against waves of relentless, undead hordes in a dystopian future. Set in the aftermath of a catastrophic zombie outbreak, players take on the role of elite Special Air Service SAS, operatives tasked with combating the zombie menace and restoring order to the world. With a variety of weapons at their disposal, including assault rifles, shotguns, and explosives, players must strategically navigate through increasingly challenging levels, utilizing cover, teamwork, and skillful shooting to survive against the ever-growing horde of undead enemies. Paper Lily Chapter 1 is an RPG horror game that invites players to unravel a haunting mystery. In this story-driven adventure, you step into the shoes of Lacey, a troubled protagonist. She grapples with an unusual condition, withdrawing from life until a golden letter arrives, offering a glimmer of hope. As you explore a hidden world, you'll encounter strange characters, solve puzzles using multiple solutions, and confront eerie enemies. The game's psychological horror elements keep you on edge, and your choices influence the multiple endings that await. Whether you've played the prologue Project Cat or not, Paper Lily Chapter 1 promises a gripping experience that unfolds in approximately 4 hours. Doki Doki Literature Club is a unique visual novel that takes players on a seemingly innocent journey into the world of high school romance and literature, only to subvert expectations with psychological horror elements. Set in the protagonist's perspective, players join a literature club and interact with 4 distinctive girls, each with their own quirks and personalities. As the story progresses, unexpected twists and dark undertones surface, challenging the boundaries of traditional visual novels. The game cleverly plays with meta-narrative elements, breaking the fourth wall to create an unsettling and immersive experience. Doki Doki Literature Club is praised for its innovative storytelling, memorable characters, and the emotional impact it delivers, making it a standout title in the visual novel genre. Last Year is an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game that thrusts players into the heart-pounding action of classic slasher films. Set in the 1990s, the game pits a group of teenage survivors against a relentless killer in various iconic horror movie settings, such as abandoned schools and summer camps. Players can choose to take on the role of either the survivors or the killer, each with unique gameplay mechanics and objectives. As survivors, players must work together to complete objectives and evade the killer, using teamwork and strategy to outsmart their opponent and ultimately escape. Meanwhile, the killer hunts down the survivors, using cunning traps and deadly abilities to eliminate them one by one. Alpha Polaris, a horror adventure game, is a gripping point-and-click adventure that combines elements of psychological horror with a chilling Arctic setting. Set in Greenland's desolate landscape, the game follows the story of a scientist named Rune Knudsen, stationed at a remote polar research station. As Rune and his colleagues conduct their research, they uncover mysterious and terrifying occurrences that threaten their sanity and safety. Players must navigate through atmospheric environments, solve puzzles, and interact with other characters to unravel the dark secrets hidden beneath the icy surface.
Nova! Wake up!
I can't. It's too... Cry of Fear is a first-person psychological horror game that immerses players in a nightmarish world of terror and suspense. Set in the desolate streets of a Swedish city, the game follows the journey of Simon Henriksson, a young man who wakes up in a dark alley with no memory of how he got there. As Simon navigates through the eerie urban environment, he encounters grotesque monsters, disturbing hallucinations, and twisted puzzles that challenge his sanity and perception of reality. With its haunting atmosphere, immersive gameplay, and intricate storytelling, Cry of Fear delivers a harrowing experience that delves into themes of fear, trauma, and survival. The game also features a gripping single-player campaign as well as cooperative and multiplayer modes, offering a variety of ways for players to experience its chilling tale of horror and despair. At Home Alone Final is a casual healing RPG that invites players into the world of a young girl navigating her empty house. As she spends time home alone, peculiar events unfold: secret discoveries, mysterious visitors, and unexpected twists. The game starts innocently, but swiftly transforms into a convoluted nightmare, delving into cults, stalking, and unsettling themes like self-inflicted stabbing and blood. While not jump-scare intense, it masterfully creates an eerie atmosphere that lingers long after you've finished playing. BABBDI is a short, first-person exploration experience set in the forsaken district of BABBDI, located in the outer ring of a sprawling megalopolis. The game's eerie atmosphere is characterized by post-industrial melancholy rather than outright horror. As you navigate this desolate town, inhabited by strange, eyeless figures with misshapen potato-like heads, you'll uncover secrets, interact with its enigmatic residents, and search for a way to escape. The absence of combat intensifies the sense of unease, making BABBDI a captivating and unsettling journey through a surreal and mysterious world. No More Room in Hell in Emery is an atmospheric and intense cooperative survival horror game that thrusts players into the midst of a zombie apocalypse. Set across a variety of haunting environments ranging from decaying urban landscapes to isolated rural areas, Emery challenges players to scavenge for resources, fortify their defenses, and work together to fend off waves of ravenous undead. With a heavy emphasis on realism and immersion, the game demands careful resource management, strategic planning, and effective teamwork as players must navigate the dangers of the world around them, while constantly facing the threat of being overwhelmed by the relentless horde. Trick and Treat is a light-hearted Halloween adventure game that combines exploration, puzzles, and spooky elements. This whimsical Halloween adventure game invites players to explore a vampire's mysterious abode where trick-or-treating takes an unexpected turn. As you wander through dimly lit corridors, you'll encounter peculiar characters, each harboring secrets and hidden agendas. The game masterfully balances its playful atmosphere with spine-tingling moments, subtle creaks, flickering candlelight, and glimpses of shadowy figures. The horror aspect lies not in jump scares, but in the unsettling feeling that something otherworldly watches your every move. Yume Nikki is a surreal and atmospheric indie game that takes players on a journey through the dreamscape of a young girl named Madatsuki. Set in a haunting and enigmatic world filled with bizarre landscapes, unsettling creatures, and surreal imagery, the game invites players to explore Madatsuki's subconscious mind as she ventures deeper into her dreams. With minimal dialogue and traditional gameplay mechanics, Yume Nikki relies on exploration and discovery to convey its narrative, allowing players to roam freely through Madatsuki's dreamscape and encounter a variety of strange and surreal phenomena. The Witch's House is a chilling and atmospheric indie horror game that plunges players into a dark and twisted tale of mystery and terror. Set in a foreboding forest, the game follows the journey of Viola, a young girl who finds herself trapped inside the titular witch's house after seeking shelter from a storm. As Viola explores the eerie mansion, she encounters a series of deadly traps, enigmatic puzzles, and malevolent creatures, all while unraveling the secrets of the house and its sinister occupant. With its haunting atmosphere, clever puzzles, and shocking plot twists, The Witch's House delivers a spine-tingling experience that keeps players on the edge of their seats from beginning to end. As players navigate through the game's treacherous corridors and uncover its dark secrets, they must use their wits and resourcefulness to survive the horrors lurking within the Witch's House. Pumpkin Panic takes players on a chilling adventure disguised as a charming farm simulator. You'll get your hands dirty planting crops, watering your fields, and basking in the idyllic atmosphere, or so it seems. This seemingly peaceful facade crumbles as a dark secret unfolds. Pumpkin Panic throws a curveball in the form of a lurking monster, transforming the relaxing farm sim into a suspenseful horror experience. With no save system to offer a safety net, each encounter with the monster becomes a heart-pounding experience. This unexpected twist adds a layer of thrilling fear to the act of tending your crops, making Pumpkin Panic a unique blend of genres that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Dead Plate serves up a chilling twist on restaurant management. Stepping into the shoes of Rodi, a waiter in a swanky 1960s French bistro, you'll navigate the usual restaurant sim tasks, taking orders, keeping customers happy, and ensuring the bistro thrives. However, a sinister undercurrent simmers beneath the polished facade. The charismatic owner, Vince, harbors a dark secret that slowly unravels as you progress. Dead Plate isn't afraid to get its hands dirty, incorporating disturbing imagery and violent elements into the narrative. The choices you make throughout the game not only impact the restaurant's success, but also shape your own fate. This clever fusion of horror with resource management and a gripping story makes Dead Plate a thrilling experience that will keep you guessing and maybe a little queasy until the very end.